channel, and I'll be making for you guys lahma b'ajin, which is in English it's meat pies. And I will start with a tablespoon of active yeast and a tablespoon of sugar. I'm just gonna add a little of the yeast, the active yeast, to make it a tablespoon. Okay, and I have a cup of warm water. Warm water will be activating the yeast.
Wow.
And that's what I want before I start making the dough. Okay, so I'm gonna add 2 cups of warm water. Okay, all right, so I am just gonna basically mixing up the water and welcome back everybody. So I left the water and the other ingredients together to basically dissolve, and for the active yeast also to rise as well. Okay, so I have 1, 2, probably I will need between 4 cups and 4.5 cups. So I'm gonna let this work. Okay, I put 4 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, and I'm just gonna add like a tablespoon as needed of salt. Okay, about a teaspoon to a tablespoon to taste of salt. Really depends on your reference. Okay, preference, not reference, preference. And I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of just plain water. Keep going. Or probably 2 tablespoons of that. Okay. Because the dough, this kind of dough, it has to be on the soft side. So that's why I added a little bit more water. And I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Okay. As needed. I can add a little bit more or a little bit less of that. But let's start with a 1/4 cup. Okay. That should do it for me personally, but it depends on you guys as well. The dough is a little runny, so I'm gonna add like a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour. Okay, welcome back you guys. As you can see, the dough came together, and as you can see, the dough is not a hard dough. It's soft dough over here, and I just put some extra virgin olive oil here. I'll cover it and leave it until it doubles its size. So just go do your own thing, basically do a few chores around the house, get the filling for the meat pies, lahma b'ajin, and come back, and I'll be right back with you guys. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so I'll be starting making the fillings for the meat pies, lahma b'ajin. I have as I said before, this is my son, this is the little one.
Hi.
He'll be helping me making that since that's his idea for, he asked for tonight to make for dinner. Okay, so I have half a large of onion, but you can make a small onion. Sweet peppers of any kind, as long as it's sweet. I have garlic, 3 cloves. Okay, and I'm gonna put everything in the food processor here or the blender. We're not gonna make it into a paste, but we're just gonna basically pulse it to mix it together until everything comes together as well. And I have a ground beef here, about 2 cups, and okay. Okay, so I'm gonna add some of the liquid. Hold up. This is pomegranate molasses. Okay. And you can find it online, Amazon or Middle Eastern
supermarkets.
It's helping. It's called pomegranate molasses. And no, it's not the same as date molasses. It's different taste. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna add more stuff.
Ooh.
Okay, I have a tablespoon or so, a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste over here. Okay. I'm gonna add some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And it's about 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of that. Okay. I try to eyeball everything. I know it's that's what I do most of my cooking. And I'm gonna add some salt, not a whole lot. To taste. Some people like it salty, some people don't really. So it depends on your preference. Okay, baby. Hold on. And a lot of black pepper. Okay. As you can see, fresh black pepper. So I'm showing you guys whatever I have in the house. I'm gonna put it together to make the fillings for the meat pies. And my dough is ready, so I left it for about 45 minutes to double in size, and it should be ready. If your yeast is good, top 15-20 minutes. Mine is a little old, but it took me 45 minutes. I was getting the fillings and other stuff around the house, so it's fine. So I'm gonna add that to the meat mixture, mix it well, and I'm gonna make the dough into a balls that I made previously. So I'm gonna make them into small balls and leave them aside for about 5 minutes, just to basically rise a little bit so I can work with the dough. And I'll show you the whole process when I'm ready to spread the dough and make it and cook it first on the stove. Then then I'll make it in the oven. Okay, first on the stove, cook the bottom, then I'm gonna cook the rest in the oven, and I'll show you the whole thing. Okay, you guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna show you how to roll up the dough. As you can see, the dough is really beautiful. And 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and a tablespoon of yeast, and tablespoon of sugar, and okay, you guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna be working with, it's been about 5 minutes. As you can see, the dough is very soft, and I can work with that. So as you can see, I have my small roller pin, and this one you can buy it anywhere nowadays. So these lahme al-ajin or meat pies are requested by my little one today for his dinner. Okay. And I'm gonna be moving the filling over here so I can have and the place to work with. And this area surface, I cleaned it. I always clean my surface, my hands all the time. Please make sure your hands are always clean. I don't wear gloves. I'm not used to working and cooking with gloves. But my hands are always clean before you work with food, okay? And the surface should be always clean as well. Okay? So I have that going. And as you can see, the dough is beautiful. And it's going to make really beautiful meat pies, lahme al-ajin, okay? And the filling is ground beef, olive oil, herbs, parsley, tomatoes, garlic. You saw everything. I put everything in the food processor or blender. Just pulse it for a few seconds and it should be good. The filling and salt and pepper to taste. Nothing crazy or special about it. Okay. I'm gonna be making that. So I'm gonna transfer that into my warm pan. Okay. And I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Okay. I'll be here. Okay. And as you can see, I'll be here. I'm gonna let that cook a little bit. Gonna just cook it thoroughly. And I'm gonna add the filling here. And I'm gonna put it on broil. As you can see here. And I'll put on the second or the third shelf at the bottom. Because I'll show you what I mean. We have to cook it on a high heat. The point of making this as well, it's a quick meal, but as well, it takes a little time for us to make this special dish. It's easy. It's nothing really to it. It's few steps and all the ingredients at the house. Okay. You see? Alright, so I'm just gonna add over here. My little one, he loves meat and he loves this filling. So I'm just gonna make it special for him. Personally, I don't like too much meat for some reason. But I live with men, 4 men, so they love their meat. So if you see an extra meat on a pie, on the pies, especially, it's gonna go to the men in the house, okay? And I'm just gonna cook it on a low heat, okay? And when I'm done, I'll bring it into the broil in the oven and let it cook completely. And when it's golden brown, because I don't want to burn at the bottom, okay, or the top. And this is the first one, and I'll be making the rest, okay? So just give it a few minutes at the bottom until golden brown. Yep. So I'm gonna put it inside the oven. I'll show you what I mean. So this is, I know this one is not cooked at the top, okay? It's gonna finish cooking in the oven, okay? And it's boiled, and I'll leave it at the bottom shelf. All right. So you guys, as you can see, I made 4 of them. I put them in the oven, but you can make the size into your prefer. Okay, you can make them large, you can make them smaller like I make them right now, and I'm gonna leave them until they are golden brown and fully cooked, because the top, remember, we didn't cook, we only cooked the bottom on the top of the stove. Right now in the oven, they're just cooking on the top as well. All right, I'll be right back. The final look, okay? Thank you.